Good day, everyone. My name is Christian Jan Arbiol, and I am here in front of you to tackle and to discuss, which is something about the chapter 3, the modifiers of human acts. Come and join me in this wonderful discussion. Before we proceed to the topic, we must set this principle first. The greater the knowledge and the freedom, the greater the voluntariness and the moral responsibility. By Panzeno, 38. And now, let's proceed to the topic. Man does not act in a vacuum. He is an organism responding and reacting to stimulus. His total makeup is the sum of all his experiences, his personal background, education, social upbringing, political persuasion, religion, and personal aims contribute largely to his development and behavioral preferences. What does that mean? A man works stimulus. By the way, what is stimulus? A stimulus is something that provokes or causes an action or response, so man does not work on empty spaces. And all the things that is happening to a man right now, whether he is successful or failure, all the decisions he made and make him what he become right now, he is responsible to all the things happening to him that reacts and changes his perceptions on to the things. And now, let's proceed to the next topic, the modifiers. The modifiers compose of ignorance, passion, fear, violence, and habits. And the others are hypnotism, brainwashing, mental conditioning, and cultural imposition. By the way, what is ignorance? Ignorance. It is the absence of knowledge which a person ought to possess. Ignorance of the law excuses no one. It implies that one should not act in a state of ignorance, and that one who done a wrong may not claim ignorance as a defense. For example, a lawyer expected to know his law, the doctor his medicine, the manager his business operations. Ignorance. In some meaning, it is a lack of knowledge or information, and ignorance cannot be a reason if you did something wrong, like murder. Because killing is against the law, and ignorance of the law excuses no one, even if you are rich or poor. As long as we are part of a society, there is a law to be observed. And now, let's proceed to the next topic, which is the types of ignorance. First is the vincible ignorance. Can easily be reminded through ordinary diligence and reasonable efforts. For example, the ignorance of a visitor regarding in a particular address in a certain place is vincible, since he can easily ask information from a policeman or a pedestrian. Vincible ignorance is being aware of some truth and refusing to do diligence to know more about the truth. An ignorance that a person could remove by applying reasonable diligence in the given set of circumstances. Next, the invincible ignorance. A person possesses without being aware of it or having awareness of it, lacks the means to rectify it. For example, a cook might be unaware that the food he is serving is contaminated. When we say rectify, according to Merriam-Webster Dictionary, it is to correct something that is wrong. which is lack of awareness of correcting things. Lastly, the affected ignorance. A person keeps by positive efforts in order to escape responsibility or blame. Affected ignorance. Deliberately fostered in order to avoid any obligation that knowledge might bring to light.